AM, 0.5 FM in the IE, or anywhere in the world at kcaaradio.com. You're listening to Highlight One Radio. I'm your host, DJ71, and this is the show where each week we highlight one musical topic or artist that we believe deserves to be in the spotlight. So, quick note about the Grammys. My idol did not win his Grammy again, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But congrats to Fred again for winning his Grammy. Well, he and Cascade did the album together, so it would have been his and Cascade's, Grammy Award. But I cried a little bit. Anyway, so tonight we are highlighting a good friend of mine and a awesome DJ and producer based out of the Inland Empire. His name is DJ Dirty Disco, and he is awesome. He's been a friend of mine for a few years. We had a last-minute technical issue that he is resolving at the moment that we are fixing. But feel free to chime in, Eric, if you want to chime in. Let me see. I have your...
Yo, hey, how you doing over there, man?
I'm good. How are you, Eric?
Oh, good. All stoked as always to be a part of the show, Highlight One Radio. Always a good time chopping it up with you, man. Looking forward to our guest. He's a DJ, right?
He is.
Yeah, stoked. Is he gonna get Are we gonna get a nice little spin sesh? Is he gonna have a set?
No. So we because of some weather constraints, we are doing an interview today. Music.
Oh, awesome! Looking forward to getting into that. How's the weather up there? I know.
Could you pop on the headphones?
Headphones are popped on, and I'm not getting any audio besides what's in my headphones. Like no, nothing's playing out there.
Why is it feeding back? You may notice we're in a new studio today. This is the Highlight One studio. I'm going to introduce it. And obviously we are working out the kinks. It's our first show in the new studio. So I'm going to leave Eric on mute for a minute here while I figure out what happened there. Anyway, so DJ Dirty Disco is a good friend of mine. And I have some questions for him once he gets on. But first, we're going to preview one of his tracks. Oh, someone just popped in. There he is.
Here.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Hey.
DJ Dirty Disco, how are you, man?
What's going on?
Not much, my dude. So we were just talking about the Grammys and how my hero, deadmau5, yet again did not win his Grammy. I was more... Don't please, Eric. I was more mad than Jay-Z was about Taylor Swift winning, so... But Fred again did make a great album, so I'm very happy for him. But that's what we were talking about while you were gone, Mr. Disco. Can I call you Mr. Disco? It's more proper.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So, I have some questions for you. We're going to put you in the hot seat here.
Okay.
And tell us, who is DJ Dirty Disco?
Yeah,
and you realize it's not...
Sounds like I'm targeting somebody with that, but I'm not. I just
think of one that we used to know, but we won't say any names.
Yeah, when I was from experience of like dealing with different promoters and people like that, there's people out there that you got to be careful because people want to use your name for their benefit and make money.
Yeah.
They want to make sales and make, contracts and things like that with your name on it.
And you have to be careful with that because one, if it's not, in general, the first issue is if it's not a quality thing you're signing on to, they're just trying to bring you down as well. But the other issue is if someone's doing something bad and you're associated with it, then you might end up having problems, because then you're associated with it. So if you're, linking up with a certain group for shows and then someone comes out, to be doing something bad, they're harassing people, or they're just not a good person, then all of a sudden it's like, well, you're their friend, or you're their organizer, and it's like, no. So that's another thing. And then, like, when it comes to labels, you can't believe everybody, because I know, again, I always bring him up, but deadmau5, he got word I can't say on the radio. He got mistreated by a label, and they've hijacked a lot of his older music. So that's a bummer. But so let's move into the music here. You are a producer, not just a DJ. We're gonna have you DJ on the show eventually when the weather's good.
Yeah, for sure.
We live in the mountains, and he's staying off the mountain until this storm's over because he has a smaller car than I do.
Yeah, it's true.
So, which song do you want to go into first?
One of mine.
Yeah.
I would probably say a lot of new ones. So I would say like we could play. Well, all of them are mine anyway. But I would say the newest ones. Let's do.
We have My Boo, Overrated, Close to You, Vivid Dreams.
Let's do My Boo.
Okay. Without further ado, this is My Boo by DJ Dirty Disco.
Just made that one yesterday, actually.
And that was My Boo by DJ Dirty Disco. Did it loop over, or did I cut it early?
I think it looped. Yeah.
Okay. Another thing we're learning about the new studio equipment here is that the software loops over the song. So I heard the beat started and I'm like, is that a breakdown?
Yeah.
That's a big song, dude. Okay, who is that stunning vocalist that we just heard?
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
I figured, because I know that voice. That is my buddy DJ Dirty Disco.
Yeah, I'm always.
And, you're multi-talented. You do the vocals for a lot of your tracks.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
Yeah.
So, when you first moved into the place, do you remember making a song with me?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think we might have to listen to that. We made a song. It's out on all platforms now. I'm doing a little shameless self-promotion with promotion for you, because you are an equal feature on this song.
I do like the song, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it grew on you. I kind of ran away with the vocals. We had a verse all mapped out, but then when I heard him say, before he started recording, I heard him say, I'm just thinking of hooks, but it was happened to get like caught on the hot mic. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to run away with that. So I have to admit, I strayed away a little bit from what he wanted to do with this song, but we'll make another one that's more your lead. This is a fun one. This is called Hooks by 71 and DJ Dirty Disco.
Yeah. 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 I'm just thinking of hooks.
Awesome. Nothing's better than building up your own song.
that was fun. That was a fun time.
Yeah, that was a fun time. We gotta make more, man.
Yeah, we gotta make another one soon.
We're overdue for another collab.
That is very cool.
It got released like 2 weeks ago, but we actually made it a year and a half ago.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's fun. For those who are just tuning in, you are listening to KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM in IE, or anywhere in the world at kcaaradio.com. We also do a video live stream at kcaaradio.com. Also, check us out on the app. KCAA Radio has its own app now. We are with the 2020s app. Well, 2010 really. The app revolution now. And we're really excited. And we're celebrating 25 years of KCAA Radio. You may notice in the logo down there. So, congrats to KCAA on 25 years. And here's the 25 more. Now, Mr. Disco, how can people find you?
Well, my @'s right under my name here, so right there. That's
okay. For those listening, yeah. For those just listening on the radio.
Yep, that's where you can see me. For the ones listening on the radio, yeah, it's gonna be @DJ Dirty DISKO. It's disco with a K, so DJ Dirty DISKO, and that's
awesome.
All platforms. You can find all my music. Instagram, okay. YouTube, SoundCloud, it's all under that label.
Awesome. Now, moving into some more questions here. What is, besides music, all that aside, what are you into? We know you're into music, we know you love music, but what else?
I'm into video games.
Video games, okay.
You know,
Good choice.
I actually I dabble with the meta a lot, the metaverse.
You do.
So I even DJ in there. I'm like a resident in a meta world right now. It's a good friend of mine.
In the virtual club.
We should try to get him on here digitally. He's really cool.
Oh, we should. That'd be fun.
He actually runs a metaverse club in the metaverse. So like our chat, everything like that. And he's really cool. He's a really cool guy, and he'd be a good person to talk to as well.
Yeah, definitely. So I know you're also, let's be honest here, you're a little bit of a nerd. You got your comic book collection. I've seen it in your room.
I got like probably over 300 comic books sitting in my closet.
Oh wow, that's 300 more than I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just collected comics, and like I still do sometimes. Once in a while, I'll go and get a whole nother stack. I'll just get them. You never know, man. You know, I just keep them, but next thing you know, you got that one comic that's like worth a couple, you know, some dough, or I don't know. But I don't see it that way. I just see it as like I have comic books because I enjoy reading them. And I like the artwork. I was always into the art, so when I was little, all I would do was just look at the artwork, and I never knew how to read it. So I would just like look at it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like I'm putting the story together just from watching the book, like looking at it, you know. But
our sound engineer, Mr. Eric Save Your Soul Osario, Mr. Palm Trees in Progress Presents, I call him. He has a show on Tuesdays or on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Same time tomorrow. It's called Palm Trees in Progress Presents. I just want to give him a little plug. But he just asked a good question. What's your favorite comic series?
My favorite comic series?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is probably Spawn.
Spawn?
I like a lot of Spawn comics. I actually have some action figures of Spawn too. So I just really fell in love with the whole Spawn thing as a young kid. Like, I just grew up with Spawn stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'll
even
check those ones out. You'll have to show me those ones.
Yeah, no, I think when I was 9 years old is when the movie came out, but before the movie I was already like looking at the comic books, and then when the movie came out I was all like whoa, you know,
Yeah.
the movie's out, it's crazy. I was like seeing live action, like seeing the comics come to life. It's interesting now with the MCU and everything like that now, so you could see all the comic books that I had back in the day are like becoming real movies now.
Yeah.
There's still one comic though. I
heard they even made an Avengers movie, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
About 30 of them.
Yeah, I was about to say there is a movie they need to make that I like. Seriously, they need to get on that, or I'm gonna do it myself. It's called The Savage Dragon. They need to make that. Seriously, somebody needs to make The Savage Dragon ASAP. That's like
okay. Can you repeat that? What was the series called again?
So the one I'm really into, I've always liked this as well. It's called The Savage Dragon. It's literally a guy who is like a mutated dragon. He's like a human man dragon. But he's a police officer. He becomes a police officer and commits crime. Hybrid dragon man, and then like he has like some supernatural powers going on and stuff like that. But it's still a pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like realistic. It's fictional, but it has realism to it. So I
like that. Yeah, I like. I was all into Godzilla movies for a while.
Oh.
Speaking of dragons and lizards and
dude, my son's a big Godzilla fan. You like Godzilla, AJ? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got into that, and I used to watch YouTube series about like all the Godzilla movies, because there's like 30 Japanese ones from between the 50s and now, and then there's a few American ones too.
That's I was like a big Gamera fan. My son loves Gamera too. He has an obsession with turtles, so turtles, you know.
So let's move into the live music aspect. I know you are not just a producer, but a DJ.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your workflow when you're on the decks mixing.
My workflow on the deck. So what's funny is with that I'm always I get offered a lot of opportunities just because I guess I've been around a while, but at the same time I've made relationships with all these people who are like starting to run shows now. So like, what's funny is like during COVID is when I actually feel like I was like in my prime of growing up and like getting up in the underground scene,
Yeah.
So once the underground scene started blowing up is when everyone else started blowing up with it. And now there's like new faces coming out and stuff like that, and like you gotta give everybody a chance, all these newcomers coming up, like they're like living up, because I was there. I was when like I say these newcomers, I could consider myself one of them. Like be like, yeah, I was a newcomer. I got started from, like that I was really popular in was Hippie Flip, and I would say they're the ones that kind of brought me on. So
yeah,
if it weren't for Hippie Flip and all that, I probably would have never got my start as Baby Disco. So and I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a good connection or to get established somewhere, and then if that establishment, even if you're established with something small at the time, if they blow up, you blow up with them, right?
Oh, they were, yeah. They were, I mean, during time, it was like, man, they were just going off, and like I said, things kind of go other ways and everybody kind of does their own thing after a while, you kind of migrate to like a new thing. So then it ends up getting to a point where like now, like I said, these newcomers come in and now they're starting their own things, starting their own shows, events. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm at that level now where I just want to throw my own events and add something different to the scene, and be like, hey, I want everybody to show up in costume, come dressed as your favorite superhero. Like, you know what I mean?
Can I come with Captain Underpants?
Oh yeah, you can come with yeah.
Now, I have a video here of you at a show you did recently.
Ooh.
Let's take a look at it real quick.
See it.
Shake it up and down for me. I need something.
I love that song.
And that's the only clip we have uploaded to StreamYard, but that was a fun one. You did a great job at that set.
That's one of my favorite songs too. That's like one of my songs that I just.
Did you make that one?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I know that voice. I didn't know the song. I hadn't heard it until you played it, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that one's called "I Need Something." That one's on SoundCloud right now. It's not on all platforms yet, but
we'll get it out there.
The early birds, yeah, you can go to SoundCloud and grab it.
Okay.
PC, I think you can download it already. So.
Oh, cool! Pre-release download. Get the pre-release version. Nice. Now, you have a song here called "Overrated."
Ooh, yeah, that's
another. Take a look at it.
Yeah, go ahead. That one's a little bit more sentimental, I guess. It's
explain it. Explain it. Please tell us.
Okay. So that one.
Pour your heart out, Disco.
Yeah. No, that one. Yeah, I did put my heart in that one a little bit, but I think it was just for a past love I had. So that one definitely has a little. It hits the heart a bit. But yeah, that one's one of those. It's one of those songs, but I get a little sentimental in it. But go ahead.
Okay, let's go for it. This is "Overrated" by DJ Dirty Disco.
should've known they were lies right from the start. Now you broke my heart. I don't believe what you told me. I'm over it. I don't need you no more. You overrated. You overrated to me. You overrated. You overrated to me. I never really needed you. Just stay out my way. I'm tired dealing with you. I'm not gonna stay.
And that was Overrated by DJ Dirty Distro here on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, or kcaaradio.com. That one was sentimental. It was deep. I liked the melody. It almost reminded me of the intro to Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue, I think her name's pronounced.
Can't get you out of my head.
Just the beginning, like totally different lyrics.
Yeah.
Totally different vocals, but just that the little synth there in there.
I like it. Yeah, I can see that.
You know what that first one we played reminded me of, man? My Boo, it reminded me of the Venga Boys. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Because it was kind of bouncy, like I loved it.
Yeah. No, I love the Venga Boys. I listen to them all the time too.
Yeah, Venga Boys are awesome. I play that at a lot of gigs.
Oh, that's the banger. Anytime you play that at a party, everybody's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for that uppity vibe. I like to play uppity.
Yeah, you have to get people dancing, which is good. My music tends to be a little more subtle, like laid back, but I'm working on getting more dancey with it.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot of that from you, so shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, do you have any shows coming up?
Shows coming up, I do. I have actually this Friday I'll be at Station 1640, and that will be at in off of Canoga Park. I think Canoga.
Okay.
Canoga. Yeah. Coanga. It might be Coanga, but that's like in Hollywood. It's borderline Hollywood, LA. So it's called Station 1640. It's a group connect. It's all like silent disco type vibe. But there's
silent disco.
Yeah, it's silent disco, but there's also music there as well. Like it's like two stages. So the outside patio stage will have like probably up to like 12 DJs, 6 more.
Oh wow!
8 DJs. I think it's 3 DJs per station. So there's three stations outside. So it's 3 DJs each one. So I don't know. I can't. Maybe 9. I don't know. You know what I mean. My math is so let's put it that way. But there's definitely a lot of DJs. It's me plus a couple more people. So, yeah.
Well, that's exciting. And when is that again?
This Friday at 9 p.m. And,
Friday at 9 p.m.
Yeah. I think I will be playing at a later time, but Yeah, more or less.
And they can find more info at DJ Dirty Disco, disco spelled DISKO, right?
Yes.
On Instagram.
You can check my Instagram.
Put it out there. Get a set time eventually when we finalize set times and.
Yeah, my link tree and everything will be connected. My link is the same thing.
Yeah.
This ad right here is the one you want to go to for anything. You can Google that ad, and my face will pop up all over Google. So we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of shows? Where do you see yourself? Where are you trying to go in the next 3 to 5 years? Let's say. Where do you want to be?
Ooh. I've been telling myself that a lot for a long time. I would say, I mean, just throwing my own events, like I mentioned, just kind of finding leverage on events that I want to throw, like ideas, more music videos. I want to do more music videos this year. You know, I'm just working on getting into shape a little bit. You know, so I'm a little bit in my prime right now, but I'm trying to get back in shape, and, you know, to get ready for these videos during the summer. So summertime is when I want to start doing these cool party music videos. It's just those really cool amped up videos that like has like, you know, I do a lot of my vocals and stuff. I'll be rapping on camera doing the whole 90s fisheye vibe or something.
Ooh.
All into that. Yeah.
You have the ideas already. I can tell. You know what you want to do.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I already have. For I Need Something, which is one of my tracks, kind of like, you know, I have a really good surprise music video for that, which I think would be fun. You know, couple, but I feel like I have some pretty decent ideas that I've been writing down for a while now. Just gotta get around to it. But I think this is the year. 2024, it's coming. It's coming.
2024.
Yeah.
So I have another song here called. We have a choice here. We have Vivid Dreams or Close to You.
Let's do Vivid Dreams.
Okay, tell us about the song.
So, Vivid Dreams is actually one of my first drum and bass songs, because I don't really do drum and bass. Well, a friend of mine, shout out to Chris and Becca, shout out. His girlfriend, they're in Hawaii right now. Shout out to you guys in Hawaii. Ohana.
Chris and Becca, I've had the pleasure of meeting them. They're nice people.
Yeah. So he mentioned to me, he's like, dude, you need to do more drum and bass. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah. So I'm like, you know, I dabble with everything, but, you know, house and techno is more of my
Except meth, not even once.
Like, who knows? Maybe I might go under an alias or something for drum and bass, you know. So,
oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. But, you know, yeah, if you want to play it, go ahead.
Okay. So this is Vivid Dreams by DJ Dirty Disco, his introduction to the drum and bass subgenre of EDM. Here we go. And that was Vivid Dreams by DJ Dirty Disco.
Yeah.
That was a good one. You got Mr. Palm Trees in Progress Presents, our engineer Eric Rosario. He just texted me. He's like, dude, I love this one. The drums are going off.
Yeah.
So, little shout out to him there.
Yeah, I kind of just played around with drum and bass a little bit. I'm going to start getting more into it, I think. Like I mentioned, I might do an alias or something.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, the female vocalist in that track, her name's Emmy Priest. She does like a lot of I don't want to like relate her to anybody, but she has her own style, but like she gives you Lana Del Rey vibes.
She sounds kind of like Lana Del Rey, like in her, like not in a copycat way, but in her own, style.
Yeah,
like she's similar.
I had the privilege to listen to her music, and then as soon as I heard her vocals, I was just like, yo, I gotta remix this. So that's actually a remix of that's considered a remix of her vocals, but I kind of just sampled her voice. And when she said "Vivid Dreams," I liked that part. There was a part in one of her tracks that I said, you know what, I'd like to use this. It worked out. So,
awesome.
Yeah, she's very cool. You guys can follow her too. She's under Emmy Priest as well.
How do you spell that?
Emmy Priest. It's EMI.
Okay.
You guys look right there. Emmy Priest. She's very cool.
Okay, awesome. Now, you may hear something in the background right now, a high-pitched whining sound. That would be Final Jeopardy time, because a family member of mine, I actually rent this studio out from my mom. So we don't have space at our house, so I'm renting the downstairs from my mom. But every time Final Jeopardy comes on, her dogs howl. The song, do 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 do.
Nice.
Yeah, they start howling, so I just heard them, and I don't know if it came over the air, but
I couldn't hear it.
Shout out to her dogs and to my wonderful mom for letting me use the downstairs studio room.
Nice. Yeah, I know there's a storm going on right now, right? So it's like.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to stay here tonight. I can't even get out right now.
Yeah.
There's a foot of snow outside the window. It's dark right now, so you can't see it.
Yeah.
So we're down to our last 9 minutes here. So let's go again. They can find you at DJ Dirty Disco, DISKO. No underscores or anything, right?
No underscores, just DJ Dirty DISKO.
Okay, and if you want to follow Highlight One Radio, you can follow at Highlight One Radio. Highlight One Radio. ONE, not the number one. And you can follow me at 71 Music. This one's kind of tricky. The number 7, the letter T, and the number 1, Music at KCAA Radio, or not, 71 Music on Instagram, not at kcaaradio.com. But Highlight One Radio is on kcaaradio.com right now as we speak. So shout out to Eric for getting us on the air there for us. So we're going into our final words here. What do you have to say to the listeners? What do you want to leave off with here?
Just hopefully I'll get to see you guys at one of my shows.
Awesome.
I would love to meet new people. I love when people come and introduce themselves and come and hang out, have a drink with me or something like that, just have a good time, dance, I love to see people dancing to my music and share my music. You got music, share it with me, and like I said, I like meeting new people and I like making friends, so I think it's great that, doing all that stuff. So, yeah, that's more or less. Yeah, I've got a couple shows coming up. So, Friday we have it's called Hollywood Nights, but also Station 1640 this Friday at 9. Hollywood. So you guys can follow my page for that, so you guys can see where that's going to be. You guys can come hang out with me that day if you want. And you also get a discount with my name. So if you say, actually, if you put in the promo code DISKO, disco, then you'll get $10 off your ticket. And
wow.
yeah, so you'll get a discount if you put my name Disco in there. But yeah, as far as that, I got more shows coming up in the future. So many to announce, but you know, I just feel like I can't really remember all of them right now. But
yeah. Well, that's good. Thank you for coming on, man. We have one more song here from you. It's called "Close to You."
yeah,
You want to introduce it for us?
yeah. So this is another one of those songs where it kind of was like one of those tracks that I was just playing around with. You know, I'm a big fan of the band. I think the group called Paper Kites, right?
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, Bloom.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah,
Bloom. Bonus track Bloom by Paper Kites. So this is a remix of Paper Kites track Bloom, by the way.
Yeah.
So full disclosure here. It's the original remix by Dirty Disco.
It is a remix, but it also has its own
He's added a bunch of features to it. He basically sampled the vocals, right?
Yeah, just sampled a few of the vocals and played around with it. So I think it has originality to it, but I really like what happened with what I did. But I guess right now it's actually a fan favorite. So I have a lot of people requesting that one all the time. So
awesome.
Yeah, that's like a highly requested song. One of them.
Okay, so without further ado, here is the Bloom remix. We call it "Close to You" by DJ Dirty Disco.
Yeah.
Can I be close to you? Close to
And that was the Bloom remix called "Close to You" by DJ Dirty Disco. We've got a check-in from my good friend Fred Plimley, the man who introduced me to radio in the first place. So shout out to you, Fred. And this brings us to our last 3 minutes. So you can follow DJ Dirty Disco at DJ Dirty DISKO, knockout KO. And you can follow me at 7T1 Music, number 7, letter T, number 1 Music. And you can follow Eric Osorio, our engineer, at Palm Trees in Progress on Instagram as well. You've been listening to Highlight One Radio here on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM in the IE, or anywhere in the world at kcaaradio.com. Keep your eyes out for our past shows in the podcast section or on YouTube. That being said, I would like to quote my dear friend, Father John Reed, another man who helped me get into radio. And I would like to thank him and say, if no one's told you this week that they love you, let me be the first. Thank you and good night.